Hello. 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 Oh, pull. Page right there. Here it is. This wasn't on here before, but I also that pop up. All right, it does pop. Nice, dude. We got that Q&A up there. Type away. Let me know if you've played the game yet. Yeah, I can type that. Box. Can't. Typing. What happens if I did that? Oh, I can just type here now. Q. A. Maybe people will engage now. Chat. If I welcome you to chat, you will chat more. Kind of how that works. Okay, so how's this sound? It looks like it sounds good. Okay. Just find Maria. Oh yeah, that's right. She ran off. There's like more people. This guy has never been here before. You want to know what? It's actually more colorful. Was there like an update? Is that how that works? This looks different, right? Anybody? If anybody ever watches it at this point and has seen anything previously before, was this area not more grayed out?
All right then. Where to?
This says find Maria.
mister. Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. This chick is in here. Are you her?
Sorry.
You are.
Hey.
The back alley. I wish I could hover on my sword.
Stinking believable.
It's so cool.
Oh. That's enough now.
Oh, I'm in it now.
Like, this is all different.
Hello there.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
Yo, this is some heavy stuff.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, We have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder that...
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Try to calm your mind. Don't be so tense.
Fair enough. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land.
There was
This
this
bit's about
little
Utopia's
girl,
security.
and her
In
dad
this world,
totally
there is
didn't
no
die.
blood-stained contest
Wait.
for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as
She was
murder.
like totally
Taking
not
power or
sad
wealth
about
by
nothing
force is
ever
seen
at
as the
all.
most shameful of transgressions.
So you kind of have to wonder, was she ever
Couldn't be further from
happy
reality, could it?
or
We've a
anything?
Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's daybreak. Arbors. Arbors.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the tournament for the throne! Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is...
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
This sounds so like cliche. I don't even want to do it.
We'll make Luis. How would we accomplish that? We're but strangers to him, and he gains nothing from it.
They're literally gonna make me.
Let's enter this
The
tournament.
illusion of choice.
Huh? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I know, like, okay, I can click whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just like, how is this really from a, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking about this, right? Like, I'm trying to think the thought process it takes to say words like this. I don't. How is it for her? It sounds like it's for literally everything in all to come. So I just and yeah, it is fate because I can't click the other things that I was saying.
Of course I do.
No hesitation.
Right.
Yep, no hesitation. Yep.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
You got that journal. It's a journal because he's a guy.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yeah.
I'll be cheering for you in this. It's a big...
So you're going to try and become king? Wow.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
The plan from the start. Maybe I'm the bad guy.
No, we'll be back.
Right? I'm behind all this. Ooh.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
We'll meet again. Like, who says stuff like that? You know?
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
We'll meet again.
Now, we'd best get registration out of...
Judging... I can't... Perhaps...
This...
Yo, I'm that guy that you thought died, but I didn't
looking to
die,
join
and
the
I
tournament
fucking
for the
like
throne.
wiped the floor with your general. Oh,
And who's the
you
king?
remember me?
He with you?
I'm the one in...
You?
I've not heard of any aid.
Well,
Could you...
weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort?
You do remember. Thank
Thought
you.
I heard they were all wiped out.
Nah.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains. You're obligated to...
We'll have to hope Hulcum...
Has...
Some postings over there.
Darth
They should be
Vader.
offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
You know,
Looks like everyone else had the same
like
idea.
his helmet.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance of winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Yo, he got that dog.
Stuck up, little. Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important things to worry about.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Atira, a town...
A guard captain? This fellow...
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there with...
I see. Tricky problem.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times... A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a night turn. I'll
Accept the kidnapper bounty.
Look at that.
No.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed.
None
We found ourselves
whatsoever.
the perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak
Knight
so.
of what?
In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Hey!
Yeah.
Don't push yourself too much.
Now then.
Hello. Fancy a bit?
Go get some more info, bro. Like, do your job.
Good night.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wait for me.
Yep, I'll be waiting. The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak.
We are gonna grind.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but
And we're gonna one-hit people.
Now you risk your very
That's how
life
much
for
we
this
fucking
cause.
grind.
It's no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
It's like, let's just share all of our emotion. But, we're literally going to fucking one-hit bosses. That's how much we're gonna grind, because we are not dying. And we're coming home. It's that simple. Alright, okay.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I I don't really recall.
I remember well. To see you clutching that book to your breast. 'Twas as if it was more important to you than your own life. My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land.
Hello, Shepherd Daniel.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be a guide. Let my wish echo. Once that soul far beyond the shore.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention.
So my
He's
whole,
only a
like,
second as
let
it
him
is,
come to
so we
us.
can't afford to
Yeah.
ignore this whole
Sounded pretty
production.
good, right?
Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Of course he...
Him? So he was one of Luis's men?
Yeah, they got a look.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. Alright?
Hey! What's going on?
Nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for them!
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Better hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
It's just straight up desert in between the cities. That's crazy. No roads even, just desert.
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Well, he just said main road. They have to have roads if it's the main road.
Let's see.
Thousand years away.
This place.
Let's see.
This place here.
Let's.
Hold on. Hold on. This.
Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular.
He was optimistic about that. I'm like, how the hell is that taking 4 days?
I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, lady?
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Nuris. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Nyoras, are you there? Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work. As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions, no time for them.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. 'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now!
You've been acting stranger than usual.
Whoa!
Good God.
Is that... Where is it? Where'd you hide it? Where'd you hide this giant space shit thing?
A gauntlet?
Huh?
The very craft commissioned for His... Even knowing His...
Oh, just slightly to my right. All right. Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
However, for... You...
I'm...
A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this!
Mercy, please!
Look. Then I suggest you cooperate.
Eh? For... Hold, and... Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the
What
princess
do you
lied,
think this guy's
so
gonna
he
do
can't just leave him to
exactly?
his own devices. We're all...
You lot can handle the fight.
This guy's got...
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Rhylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I want to cut off that dude's head.
I think it's a perfect...
Makes
in
sense,
the game.
Doesn't it?
In the game.
bounty's Heismay. an Exonite. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't mis...
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose. Oh, yeah?
But take your time. I'm gonna take a save. Then I'm gonna go get some water. Okay. Da 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 da. Wow.
This is...
You gotta pee. You gotta pee. Pressing.
Got it. What's this?
Upright cleaning.
Hello? Spectacular.
Let's check.
Now then. Speaking of, all right.
Hell yeah, it's smoke. Hear that sound?
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Alright then. Where to?
Well met. Be well.
All right then.
Everything's just striking that imagination. By eloquence.
What's this?
This?
I increased my max MP by doing the laundry. I'm about to get washing.
Understood. Come on.
Max HP. Got it. Give me a minute. All right, so I want to do my MP. I'm washing laundry. It's down here though.
This? Understood.
Now then. Nonetheless.
I feel my power. If doing laundry in real life made me like stronger, I would be like, laundry.
Huh?
Just do the laundry. And then I got paid $5,000 like I just did to do the laundry. I'd be doing laundry all the time.
Marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Maybe I should like open a laundromat.
True.
My calling. You know who opened a laundromat and it was successful? Walter White. So why can't I? Okay, now what should I? I could go up that, but I could not. I could not.
All right then.
But we are hauling. The dragon over. Don't see that road he was talking about.
Actually,
Now we're talking.
what?
Right.
Were you like inviting me? Yeah.
Well then.
What?
That's not what I meant.
All right.
But
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Well, let's check it out.
That's...
Certainly.
Take the leaves of the tree, you brew them into a tea, you drink the tea, see visions, messed up. Those are the prophecies. That's how it does it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey there.
Thank you so much. You are so kind. To give me that painting. Stroll, what the hell do you want? Can't you see I'm singing a song about this painting?
Huh?
However,
My wisdom
All right.
went wiser. My wisdom went wiser.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness, the party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends...
Thank you for that brief overview of the rest of the journey to the next campfire. Rock Den Camp. I appreciate that. Should I go do more laundry?
well met. Be well.
Hey.
Yeah, everybody's imagination. So it doesn't really matter. There's only one thing I can do that's not imagination, and it's edit kit. So now I'm like, should I do that?
Yep.
What is my imagination? Is it 5? 9 virtues. Imagination still a 1. Maybe I just get it up to a 2. I'll be wise with a good imagination, and my tolerance is there.
Hey.
What's up, bro? You ready to bro it out, bro?
Now then. Speaking of...
Hero Kings once used. I don't know what that means. Like, what is a Hero King?
What's that about?
Our imaginations imaginified and grew. We're still vapid though, but we're informed. We're informed though. I got more money for doing laundry. All I'm saying.
Draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash? Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
How convenient.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on.
What is the point of me clicking something? I want to see who wins, and then I will fight whoever wins.
If things get too dicey, we'll just
Thank
run.
you.
Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Gauntlet, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Oh, it's fighting time. Just like that. This is why I didn't want to step
You
in.
dare interfere in my fight. Know your place.
I
The fame you seek.
I literally didn't
You
want
thought
to,
by
man.
confronting me, you
It
might
was my
lift your own
friends.
names.
They did. I
you
said
chose
to
the
wait
wrong
and see what
opponent.
happens.
I hate to interrupt, old egg,
All I'm
but it's a
saying.
touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Falling back. Come forth, royal soul. You better be sure. I won't hold back.
Let's just punch him super hard. Okay, we're done. It's over. Lost.
Let's do this. Not the right move. I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
By the swan.
Nice one,
Join with
Soul.
me. Nope, not this. Come. Not now.
I don't know what I should.
Together.
Let's do this.
And thus I end it.
Resistance is futile!
What could you hope to achieve?
This is God's judgment!
Captain's hurt bad.
Here they come.
Let's get him some healing. He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help that everything I have is resisted. I don't know what I'm fighting
Thank you.
I owe you.
until I fight it.
Captain,
Expose
you've got your defenses
After me.
down.
Resist.
No. I call upon royal power within. Let me rethink this. Let's do this.
Let my power support you.
What could you hope to achieve? Take this!
Is that all?
Don't underestimate me!
Let justice prevail. Oh, mystic purge.
Captain,
Let's stay
you've
calm.
got your
Let's
defenses
work
down.
together. Let's go. With healing power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
You're welcome, bro.
Are you prepared? Perhaps not. Give me your aid. I'll cut you down.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight for the snap!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother!
Kneel before him!
Sanctism will reign!
Oh, you've done
badly
it.
Here they
wounded.
come.
Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Come.
Someone heal him.
Not now. Oh, power of heroes.
Stroll.
I will come
they've
forth,
sapped your
royal
defenses.
soul. We can do this.
Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
Behold my power!
Hack and slash.
It'd be great if they like killed me already because this is torture.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Sanctism will replicate the inevitable!
Fancy footwear, Stroll.
I just like, what am I dealing with?
Perhaps not. Join with me. No. Let us fight as one. Shine.
Stroll can't
Witness
take
me,
any more.
brethren!
Lend me your
Someone
strength.
heal him.
Roller. Shatter.
Stroll,
I'm
they've sapped your
Not
defenses.
out of this yet. This calls for one of these.
Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
Night. Oh, mystic purge.
I'll let my forward. Let's go.
Are you prepared?
Power!
I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
Take this!
Captain's hurt
I
bad.
can't give up.
Let's get him some healing.
This is God's judgment!
Captain's down! Someone,
Sanctus
help him back
will reign!
He's more badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
No, not yet.
Take this!
Emperor's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Night! Shine! Worthy
Wake up! Here.
Die hard.
Seize my chance! Take this!
My best. Wasn't
Get
enough.
back to his feet.
Thank God.
I see. In the end, a dream is fleeting.
Yeah, well, no.
What now?
the power of healing.
Who needs igniters? I'll show you magic.
I think this will be.
Hey.
Gonna take a stroll.
No. Speaking of, what's up? Then.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch,
You dead? Is you
remember?
Go, my.
Don't forget
I'll get some
about petrification magic.
Blah 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 blah.
Flare!
I'm withdrawing. Mage. The power of fire.
I stand oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting.
What could you hope to achieve?
This is nothing.
I won't lose.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with
By
us.
this power. Light!
Oh, you resist magic.
Burn to ash.
Oh, I'm a bot. I am a bot.
Night! Oh, mystic purge!
Sanctism is supreme. What could you hope to achieve? Take this.
Is that all? We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
I owe you. Who needs? I call upon royal power within.
Is everyone all right? Behold, we stand together.
Not this skill.
Nice.
Not this one.
That sucks.
Nice.
Is that all?
I will fight with pro. Let's go. Flare.
Insolent heathens! I would for the snap!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers!
Get in there!
This is nothing.
Take this! Dear God. The power of ice!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Come. I see you.
Prostrate yourself before God.
Let's work together.
No, this won't work.
Healer. We can do this.
Trust needed.
Helpful as ever. Who needs after me? Bloody hell!
It's not
I can't
working.
move!
Observe the enemy.
So if I try to do an all attack even, I can't do it.
Nice.
Got it.
No. Join with me. No, not this.
Let's stay calm.
Come forth, royal soul. Light.
Let's do this. Sanctism will reign! Take this! Sanctism will reign! I won't lose.
Heal her!
I shall vanquish evil. Be frozen!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll!
It is not over yet. Not this item.
I see you.
The power of healing.
Vitus power. With healing power.
Thank you.
I owe you. Who needs ignited? Mage! The power of ice!
Impossible! Witness me, brethren!
Just the thing.
Come forth, royal soul. Flare.
Damn you!
Alright, we got a good routine going.
Sanctism will reign!
Nothing. Is that all?
Take this!
You would heal him.
Falkenberg's guard is
Mage!
down!
Be frozen!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll!
Behold my power!
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
My thanks. Mage! The power of ice!
Damn you! Witness me, brethren!
For all that we strive for. Shine.
Got him.
My power!
Eh.
Witness the power of sanctism! Take
Okay.
this! Sanctism will reign! Take this!
Mage! Let me let's get on with it! No. Mage! What a mess. You should do it!
I don't know what to do.
I see you.
That's all I can do. I can't attack him.
Maybe not.
I won't hold back. With healing power.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Behold my power!
Are you prepared?
just resists.
Power of fire.
Still hit him for something.
My chance. Take this. Sanctism will reign.
Dear God.
Witness me, brethren.
Light.
No, I call upon royal power within, peasants. Behold my power.
I see you. Let's go. Flare.
Sanctism will reign.
Only a flesh wound.
Take this. Sanctism will reign. I shall vanquish evil. Burn to ash.
Know your place.
Peasants. Behold my power.
I'm all prepared. Tis yours. We're not out of this yet. Trust me.
Hey, that's like my whole. Okay.
Sanctism will reign.
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign.
I won't lose.
I call upon royal power within.
Like sworn. I see you.
This can't be.
Right in the healer. Light. Didn't work. Don't get.
Oh, you son of a.
Sanctism will reign.
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign.
Is that all?
Delay the
Nice one,
inevitable.
Captain.
Come at me. No holding back. The power of fire.
Know your place.
Peasant. Behold my power.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. I can't afford to. I call upon royal power within. Try hard. Sanctism will reign.
Take this.
Sanctism will reign.
Only a flesh wound.
I see you.
This can't be. Witness me, brethren.
With healing power.
Trust needed.
My thanks.
It's
Are you
too early
prepared?
to go to his side?
Burn to ash.
Not
done
Like
yet.
sworn.
This can't be.
Come forth, royal soul. Flare. Still up?
This is taking so long.
Sanctism will reign.
I mean, there's no way I'm gonna lose, but
Sanctism will reign.
Only a flesh wound.
Tenacious. I call upon royal power within.
So, yet you're desperate, struggling.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
no.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
Nice kick.
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally.
Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Are you hurt?
Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well,
They stand the same.
Do my eyes deceive me? Juno the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss.
Yeah,
Fair
that
enough.
don't mean
Nothing
shit.
you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
What?
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot.
Yeah, I don't.
So you're not just a pretty
Dude, no,
face.
nobody cares.
You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
I don't care. Shut up.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Thing's huge.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladale got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely...
These are all my enemies right here. All of them
Glad to
that you
see
see
we're
on the
in
screen
unison,
right
at
now.
least.
Enemies.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care. It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Take a wild. Take a wild. Should I say I'm a candidate? Or your supporters?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Fuck shit up. What's with this, like, serve you,
to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
There you go. You happy?
Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
No, I don't.
So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Yeah.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
I think we
He
just
wants to
did
see our
screw it
power,
up.
does he?
Hands
Then let's
weren't
find
thrown.
Jaime, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, thankfully so.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but
Can't fly.
I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
I doubt it.
Relic?
Something.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Found our spark.
Context.
Found it.
They say that automation ruled the day. People lived, but somehow...
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. and my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat, he told me.
Okay.
Oh, so...
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nearer, nearer. On the wall.
Oh.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of...
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals, I hope.
Aye. Speaking...
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nut.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Don't be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
I'll strive to have the work ethic. I'd be like, nah, I'm eating that food.
Some kind of smoked dish?
Yeah.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Oh.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Yeah.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
How elegant.
Completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. It is only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
Wow.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Here?
There's a runner.
Let's see here.
There's a...
let's see here. And let's see here. Here? Alright.
That's him.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Just have our reward ready.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
That's right.
Let's go.
You just got conned. What are you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
Well, hey, like, I'm talking to you. Information.
Pleasure to see you.
Got a moment?
What?
Got a moment?
What door? The door? This door? The door right here? Oh, this door.
Yeah.
Right? Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, it's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
I'm out of ideas.
More people missing.
Oh.
Hello there.
This?
You!
More people missing.
Beg your pardon? Are they gonna kidnap me too? Ah, closed.
Let's not. Let's call it.
What is it?
An elder candidate?
One day we'll find out what an Elda is. An Elda. Elda from Elda. Ah.
Okay?
What'll it be?
Hey. Stop that at once! Ugh!
Hey.
Can't be.
Okay? This. This.
You know, we'll just have a hefty. Those.
Hang on. I see. Let's see.
Thou. 'Tis in thy hands now.
Yep.
Cool. I got paid.
Whoa, anyone. I've awaited you. Be well-ish. I've awaited. Cheers. Aye. May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city.
Well, hello. Oh.
These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
All right, then. Where to?
Boy, my thanks to you.
All good.
Stop that at once!
No, I don't want to stop.
Welcome.
So, hey.
Bella at the arm.
Oh, hey.
What is it? Right.
Hey.
What do you know?
What are you on about? What are you on about?
All right then.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong. Unstinking believable. Stop that at once!
What is it?
What you want to know?
Excuse me.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
All right.
This fountain.
I can hardly think on it.
Hey. No good.
Fraud. He's a fraud.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over...
Yes, and it...
You there! Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Think he's a bad guy?
Suspicious character.
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And dinna what? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could...
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of...
I see.
Anyway?
Probably still does, and then we become friends, and then through our friendship we grow a stronger bond, and then we get whatever he does for us, and then we're friends forever.
5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Miras.
We're all friends. All of us are friends forever.
Straightforward enough.
Yeah,
Long
yeah,
as
yeah.
we get in when the worms have all
We're
tucked in
friends
for a nap,
forever
we'll
now.
be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
No way.
With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus, surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Oh man, me too. I wonder if that's what it was too, actually. Me too.
This is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo.
A hullabaloo. Yeah, same.
Glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the
Teleportation
capital, that means
would be
we've got
so
bigger
cool.
problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's ballywell see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Where to?
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Whoa! Hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
It's Martira.
Wow, 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 wow.
We really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
What am I supposed to do in 3 days?
That's right.
So?
What now?
Hello there.
What say you? Pop by again, won't you?
More people missing.
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there? That's a relief. Well...
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go?
Don't be suspicious.
He nicked something of yours.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh no! Grievous' dagger is... Let... I don't see him! Huh. Come on!
Now... Oh?
No way, dude. If I lend a hand to your...
And what of it?
Hello, I didn't...
And what of it?
Whoa! Got it.
Take a look.
What?
Good hunting to you.
Whoa!
What do you think of this? Good hunt.
Let's do it.
An elder candidate? No, no.
All right then.
Ah, ridiculous. Wow.
Let's not. Let's not. Hey, mister! Excuse me?
Excuse me? Stop that at once! Hey, listen.
Aha.
Ridiculous.
Oh. What do you want to do? Oh.
So close, I just don't know if that's the best use.
Worth a try, yeah? How bored.
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
Oh, what'll I do? Why did this happen? Oh, what?
Let's give it a shot. What? That reminds me.
A village.
So?
More people missing.
What now? What now? All right then. All right then. Where to? All right then. All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Nothing left to do now. Give up.
Understood. Wait! Yep. This place. Let's go.
Yeah.
Just a sec.
So apparently. Well then.
Yes.
Oh, they saw us.
Such skill.
We got this.
All right, how's that? Let's push through. Come on. All right, how's that?
Looks like we lost him.
Let's push through.
Oh, we did it!
This is bad. They're onto us.
All right, how's that? Come on. All right, how's that?
That was brilliant.
Let's push through. Such skill. All right, how's that? Let's push through.
All right.
Look.
Stay.
Get ready.
It's on.
To the rear guard. Healer! Light!
The power of ice!
You hit their weak point.
Is everyone
Keep it
all
up,
right?
Stroll.
Let us fight as one. Oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting.
It's okay.
Healer! Flare!
Still feel so heavy. Just poison.
Hulkenberg,
No holding back!
we gotta cure her before the
Be frozen!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Toxins
Stroll.
have claimed me. I shall defend.
Healer! Here!
Thank you.
Hulkenberg,
Can't
your
afford
attack
to-
Are you
power is low.
prepared? The power of ice!
Stroll,
I stand
they got
ready.
her multiple ailments.
With blade in hand. Oh, mystic purge!
Nice dodge. You got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Let's go! We're not out of this yet!
Trust needed.
Helpful as ever.
Hulkenberg,
Good
your
maid.
attack power is dropped.
Be frozen!
You hit their weak point.
Is
Keep
everyone
it up,
all right?
Stroll.
For all that we strive for! Come! Not join with me! Nope. Let justice prevail! Shine!
The power of healing. Healer! Light!
Is that all?
No holding back! The power of ice!
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Observe
up,
the enemy.
Stroll.
Night! Not now. For all that we strive for! Strike me if you dare!
The power of healing. Healer! We can do this!
I'm obliged.
My thanks! I call upon royal power within!
I stand ready. They'll not break my defenses.
Wow. That just like works out perfect.
Healer! Flare!
Now, what? I shall vanquish evil!
You hit their weak point.
Is
Keep it
everyone
up,
all right?
Stroll.
Night! I stand waiting.
It's okay. We can do this.
Come forth, royal soul! Light!
tough one.
That's triggered.
I call upon royal power within!
Observe the enemy. Nice! Strike me if you dare.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
With healing power.
What's needed?
Helpful as ever. I can't afford. May be frozen!
Vulcanberg,
I shall defend.
Several ailments slowing you down.
Healer! Flare!
Still up?
I shall vanquish evil.
Down, Captain. Hit their weak point.
Is everyone all right? Right there! Still standing, I see.
Healer! You've got several ailments slowing you down.
Got him. The power.
Not bad, if I say so myself. I could get used to this.
However,
Even so.
yes.
Right.
What do you think?
Say,
Oh.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
We've shaken them. It ought to be safe now.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
That might be of use later.
Superior rusted armor.
Let's push through!
Hey! Great job!
Nice. Not bad.
We've scattered them. Our efforts were not in vain.
Hey! Okay then. Right?
All right. None.
Get.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We got a major bargain!
Mister,
all right then. Let's go.
What were the gods doing?
More people missing.
All right then.
Where do I go turn in this bounty?
Where to?
I'd so love your help.
All right then.
Let's go.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Hey,
All right then.
let's go. Hey,
All right then.
let's go.
What were the gods doing?
All right then. Where to? We did it. All right.
Well done. What do you think of...
Oh, yeah?
Don't go get yourself killed.
Yeah. Hey,
Good hunt.
Let's do it.
let's... All right.
I'm out of ideas.
More people missing.
All right then. All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Oh! Hey!
You. She'll love it. Mm-hmm.
We did it.
Sorry.
Hey! Oh!
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
Look.
Alright then. Alright then. Where to? Where to?
Let's go.
What were the gods doing?
Alright then. Alright then. Where to?
How do I like select?
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then. Ah, there a ways.
To something.
What are we doing there again?
You would pursue peril.
It's your call. What are we doing there again?
You would put.
It's your. Oh, I smell trouble.
Now then.
That is...
If so...
Yeah.
Till now.
Alright then. Go.
What were the gods doing?
I know I need him. I feel like he's the gunner and guns in there. I just don't know if I should do it now or not. I need imagination. I don't have it.
More people missing.
But I'm gonna save, and I think this is gonna be the end here. I hit 3 hours. And we will decide all this another day. All right. Thanks for stopping by.